Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I know.
I think what the fact that this is even a conversation kind of just makes my skin crawl. But besides the point, we're in 2018, people
Mhm.
doing whatever. What are folks' thoughts on threesomes? Good, bad, the ugly, all of that. Like, are you for it? Are you against it?
And what are the
And don't just
boundaries?
yeah. And what are the boundaries? Don't just say yeah, because you know a lot of fellas be like, I'm all for the threesome. Ain't never had a threesome, or like, why are you for threesomes? Like, why is it a pro for you? Why is it? What are the cons of it?
Let's
Does
play.
it work?
Let's both play devil's advocate.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
All right.
Well, what?
I know people in the comments are maybe scared to touch in on that. What's your thoughts on threesomes? If you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Because Steve O, what's up, man?
Three thumbs up.
All right, let's start on why we think it's a bad idea. You go first on your thoughts on why it's a bad
I
idea.
think you should go first on why it's a bad idea.
I was trying to think of why it's a bad idea. It's kind
That's
of
the
hard.
issue. I have
I
my best friend. Well, one of my best friends. He is like all about threesomes, right?
uh
He was all about threesomes before even having a threesome. He just thought that like threesomes was it. Then he finally had a threesome. My bad. I'm not gonna say your name, but I'm putting your business out. He had a threesome, but the threesome he had was like porn star like video, like something that you only see on TV, like not real type threesome, which is now made the threesome thing like not realistic.
I'm waiting for
So,
you to tell
but
me the bad part.
and also not in a relationship. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
He also is not in a relationship.
Okay.
So single threesomes, in a relationship threesomes.
Mm,
I personally have never had a threesome.
okay.
Okay. I also don't feel as though threesomes are like, you know, you okay, to each its own. The bad things. Females, no matter how you want to spin it, flip it, they don't care. We ain't got no feelings. We catch flights, not feelings, blah, blah, blah. Somebody's going to catch feelings and something's going to get ugly.
Mm,
Not only that, women naturally in our nature, we're going to have some type of emotion towards things. So whether it's the one you're in a relationship with or it's the other one that has joined, somebody is going to have an issue. I've heard stories where where the man has ended up messing with the chick that they brought into the bedroom when the wife didn't know anything about it.
yeah, that's one of the bad things. One of the bad things, that's one of the bad things or the bad thoughts that comes with a threesome that causes the problems is the insecurities of is this person going to be selfishly joining into activities without me. And Doreen says it's a bad idea. You're losing your husband or wife either way.
I agree, Doreen. And then also, you have a lot of people like, you have a lot of if someone in the relationship is bisexual. And
Mhm.
then also, this is my thing, and I feel like it's a little jaded. Again, not, not for threesomes.
Mhm.
That's just my personal opinion. I don't want to do it.
Mhm.
But if a woman wants to have a threesome with two men, y'all, oh no, that ain't no threesome. Blah, blah.
Fuck no.
That's my point. Why is there
Listen,
such a bias behind the threesome? Like, if a woman is a
because
straight woman,
locks can't open
besides
keys,
seeing,
keys open locks.
besides seeing her husband, like, whatever, there is, I just don't understand, like, as far as women are concerned, straight women that are having threesomes. If you're going to give us, if it's about us and pleasing us, why can't there be two men?
Let me ask you the question in a different way that hopefully it's answering your question at the same time.
Okay.
If a guy says he's not gay no more and a woman says she's not gay no more, which one are you like, I can see that? And then which one you gonna be like, nah. All right now. See, I ain't gotta answer the question. That's exactly why it's not a threesome when there's two guys. It's a train. The same reason why you thought that way is the same reason why.
Your swords don't have to touch, though.
Nah, it's just no. That's one of them things where it's just like it's the same reason. It's like the same reason why women can hit men, but men can hit women. It's no.
But men still hit women.
Yeah, and it's guys that probably still do that, but the threesome part of it. But at the same time, it's just no answer to it. It's just no. You're not supposed to hit a woman. The same reason why no, a threesome with two guys is not a threesome.
So,
But
Marcia, you said I love it, as in threesomes or this whole conversation as a whole? Because if you are for threesomes, please, like, educate me as just, I see, like, maybe like a one-time thing, like a one and done. Hey, babe, you promise this is only going to be the one time? Just lie to my face, even
let's
if
talk
it
about the
isn't.
good. Let's talk about the good. See, me, I think a threesome it's not just a threesome. I think some guys go about it wrong when it's like, all right, I'm just gonna, it's two girls or whatever. No, I think it should be an experience that everybody had. They can remember that night, that weekend, whatever it is. It should all be fun for everybody.
I feel like the only way that threesomes will work effectively is if they're everybody's strangers.
Um, I don't know because
then there's no, you get what I'm saying? There's no attachment.
It's too much risk.
Oh, but I mean,
I personally wouldn't
Drake's
have
raw dogging porn stars in Amsterdam, so
I personally I'm a germaphobe anyway, but with strangers, nah, I couldn't have a threesome with two strange girls I don't know. Now, if it was like one was like, all right, this is wifey, or and we talked
so
about it.
would you have a threesome in your relationship?
Yeah, I would.
Why did I even ask this question? Would you have a threesome in your relationship? So is that a no, or is that you're not going to put your business out?
No,
okay.
The married man says no, so that's the smartest answer.
If your wife wanted to have a threesome, would you be down?
He wouldn't say no, but he wouldn't propose it.
It'll still be kind of weird at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
but,
that's, I think
but
that's
there
different.
are married people that's like, and if you are a married couple, right, and you have threesomes, does that make your relationship open?
I don't know. I see when it comes to marriage, I think
again, but neither of us are married, so.
Well, yeah, like I said, when it comes to marriage, there's a different set of boundaries. I guess coming into that marriage itself, someone already would have had to had a certain lifestyle that they already discussed with their partner, or they both have to be a part of a certain lifestyle where they're like, you know what, we both are into this, and I don't know. The marriage is different, but if you're not married, even if you're not married, but you're in a committed relationship, and like this is the person you're dealing with that you may eventually marry. If y'all started off in those stages having it, I can see how I can carry over to the marriage. It's like, all right, this is our thing.
Cynthia, what are your thoughts? You just gave me a long. What do you think? Threesomes in a relationship, out of a relationship, do threesomes work? And I'm not saying in the act of the threesome. I mean long term. Someone answer this question for me. Do threesomes work long term? And if so, do you have to rotate the third person, like in your relationship? Like we can't have the same third person. We got to have a new third person because I ain't trying to have nobody get attached to said third person.
I'm gonna tell you like this: let the female do all the choosing of that. But I think threesomes is a vacation. It's like when you work hard all month, you're like, yo, this job is fucking stressing me out. I need a vacation.
This is a Donalogy.
Yes, and the analogy, I like that. New term, hashtag. Now, I give an analogy every episode. I think that's going to be my theme. So, think about it as work. You work all month long, a couple of months long, and you're like, you know what? This job is crazy right now. I need to get away just for a weekend. I see threesomes as the same thing. It's like, all right, the relationship can have its ups and downs, or you like my man Q said, it's a reward. That could be something as well. Like it could be a
babe. You did the dishes all month. Let me go and get this girl that I met at the beauty salon. Like
no, it's not a babe. You did this. It's like we're being rewarded because if she's into the threesome as well, we're being rewarded. So it's like, all right, we're both been feeling on a high right now, and we both been doing good with each other. Let's go do this. It's like the honeymoon of the month. It's like when you get married, it's a honeymoon that puts the cherry on top of the wedding. So the threesome is just like, all right, let's meet you and our third person. Like let's get away for a weekend. Let's just go out of town. Let's go have some drinks. Let's go to DR. Let's all just wild out and have an experience that we ain't gotta never speak about when we come back home.
Okay, so Cynthia said they don't work long term if you're in a committed relationship, and she said, and she doesn't think it's a vacation. Side eye. If you have a strong connection with your partner, your intimate connection with them gets stronger and better. And I have to agree with that. Like in my and granted, I'm extremely single. We all know this. But as far as like relationships are concerned, I don't want to have to bring anybody else in. Like guys are so weird. Guys be like, I hate when you go talk to your girls. Like our relationship is just between you and I. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Until it comes to having a threesome, then all of a sudden our relationship is you, I, and oh yeah, ghetto girl.
Nah.
So I can't talk to her, but we can sleep with her.
You can have sex with somebody and you can stop having sex with somebody. But when you tell somebody something, information is one of the things in life that you can't unknow. Once you
Okay.
learn something, you know it.
But why wouldn't you want to choose a life partner that your connection is so strong that just going on a vacation with them is a vacation, or just being,
There's
or
nothing
just
wrong with
doing
that.
something with them at the end of the month after you both have worked so hard
Mm-hmm.
is the vacation. You enjoy each other's company so much that that's all that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Maybe I'm now old school. Does that make me old school for thinking that?
I don't think it makes it old school for thinking that. I think threesome itself is definitely a preference. It will work out best for the guy if the
If
women.
there's two females.
No, if the woman it's herself has some kind of attraction to female, if she has some kind of attraction for females, it works out. I don't think any guy should force a female to want to do it like do this for me or it's not going to work out in a relationship. I
Now
need this.
that I will give you because that's my big, and that's why I said now if it was two guys and one girl, that's a different story. But I feel like for a threesome to work effectively in a relationship, and I talked to my friend about this too. Like one of the both girls liked girls in some shape, form, or fashion that he ended up having a threesome with.
Yeah.
But I feel like the girl has to like girls.
Yeah, and that's why I say it works out better that way. I fortunately enough have had dealt with people that like just within dating them, I found out all right, you had attraction. You had attractions to women, and also like had experience as a child that they family didn't know about, and they were scared to open up about it. But I made it to where I'm like, look, you ain't gotta hide none of that around me. It's like be
But
open
having
about it.
experiences as a child and then like being gay, I think are two different things. Like
Well-
I feel like as children, you kind of just explore
Well, her,
different
her
things.
thing was she couldn't see herself in a relationship with a woman, but she was attracted to women, and she knew that for a long time. So when I asked her like, oh, how long have you known that? She was like, I've always been this way since I was like, she said, I noticed it when she was like 14, 15, whatever. And I was like, all right. Then she told me
like
about
attracted. Sorry, I'm asking questions because the way you're saying it, I'm like, dang, am I gay? Like I feel like women naturally we are
sexually attractive.
okay.
Sexually attractive
Like
to a female.
ooh, look at them lips.
Like she had experience with like a friend of hers in her childhood, and she said she liked it. She said it happened out of nowhere. She didn't expect it to happen, but she liked it. And
Okay.
and then she said she has always been on the back of her mind ever since, but she just never acted upon it. And then she didn't want to tell people because she was embarrassed and whatever.
Got it.
And then when we talked about it, I was like, then the conversation happened, whatever. So then
Please get to the end of this story because I want to
Huh?
know how it ends. I want to know how it ends. You're like, hey, what do you think about that girl right there? Like, how did you
Nah,
lead up into this threesome?
no.
Tell me there was a threesome.
What I will tell you is that what happened is like as we talk, I told her like yo at the time I was in a committed relationship, so I'm like yo, if those your thoughts, you never gotta hide anything around me. At first I actually told her I was like yo, if you feel like you ever want to be with a woman, if you think that
Find a girl and I'll be there for moral support.
No.
And I may not have
That was
clothes on?
my first approach was like, yo, if you feel that you more attractive, if any point in time you feel you're more attractive to females than men, let me know, and then we can have a conversation about this relationship. If that's something that we need to fall back on with us, and if you want to,
Explore this.
explore that
Together.
Yeah. And I was like, if anything, I could be your friend in that sense. If this is what you feel, because I don't know what it's like to feel for the same sex or something like that. So that's the first approach because it was a real talk. She revealed something that she hasn't even talked about with her family.
Look at you. So, okay, even though I am against threesomes, I find joy in living vicariously through other people that have had them. So, did you or did you not have a threesome? Are you going to tell the people?
Let's first get to where Antonio said. Antonio said, long term, yeah, only if both parties are generally into it and not only doing it to please the other. Yes, I do agree with that. Also, if the ones in the relationship detach
Personal emotion from the
Yeah.
situation and only see it as an addition of sexual excitement and adventure. Go get a toy, go get a book.
Yeah,
I feel like there's just so many ways that you can bring more excitement and sexual
I don't
adventure to the
think-
bedroom without adding another person.
I don't think the threesome should just be like, all right, let's just do something.
Babe, I'm bored.
Yeah, that I think would be unhealthy. It has to be an experience. Like the best way I can say is, and this is the conversation that was had at one point in time. It was like, all right, if we do this, first is like, do you want to know the person? Do you not want to know the person? Is this somebody that you want to be comfortable with? So it's kind of like a friend that like it's not like an everyday friend, but somebody that they're comfortable with. It started like that. So I'm like, let's all just hang out and just chill and feel each other vibe. And that's how.
That's what you called it?
Huh?
That's like a prelude to just the tip.
And that was a fact. It was like I wanted to be experienced. Like anybody can like as a single man, like a complete single man when I wasn't in a relationship with nobody. There's been times where it's been like, all right, this girl likes me, her friend likes me, and they both be like, yo, can we ask you something? Yes, you can. What do you want to know?
You can know anything.
I was a single man living by himself.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
man, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? But then when I'm talking about when you're in a relationship, when it comes to that, I think it should be an experience. Like, look, I want to make sure that like you got all control of the situation, but whatever it is, we got to agree on the person and let us go out first and have fun. That way, the chemistry is there with everybody, and then
See, I don't want no chemistry. You don't
It's
need to
not-
have no chemistry with her. I don't. She need to be the butt ugliest chick.
I don't want to have sex with anybody that I don't have chemistry with.
Again, reason number 5020. Why
Nah,
Lauren
but it's not that bad.
is
It's not
pro- is
chemistry.
against threesomes.
It's not. It's friendly chemistry. It's not like, oh, all right.
I know
oh,
what you mean.
Oh, I'm looking at this one. It wasn't like that. It was just you got to be upfront and honest about everything of what it is,
Right.
and also you got to be upfront and honest of what the concerns are.
Right.
That's where the boundaries come, and once you get all that under the wraps, then it can either go good or go bad. I'm not saying there's no successful way or blueprint to go about with a threesome. Like using it, you're going at your own risk. It is a high probability that somebody's gonna get hurt or somebody gonna be in their feelings, depending on how frequently y'all doing that. And
So, okay, this is the other thing that I feel like I hear often is like, guys will be for threesomes, but then against their lady having some type of toy.
what you mean? Like they don't want the girl to have a
Like, what you need a vibrator
A
for? You
bob.
got me.
battery operated buddy?
Yeah.
I don't think I feel no kind of way about that. It's whatever.
If she wanted to bring that to the bedroom for
Nah,
the,
not
how
really.
did Antonio say it? The sexual excitement and adventure.
That does-
Antonio, would you be down for that?
Nah, that doesn't come to the bedroom. That's like, yo, if you're gonna use that when I'm not home, who cares? Nah, that doesn't come. That's hell nah. Well, that
This is,
that would be weird. Like that never happened to me. But like if she,
so she could bring a chick, but she can't bring a toy.
yeah, who the toy for? What you doing with that? What's that? What's going on
Oh,
here?
sorry, Antonio. So you were talking about threesomes as an addition to sexual excitement and adventure. How do you feel about your lady bringing toys to the bedroom as her way of bringing sexual excitement and adventure?
And when she say toys, she ain't talking about handcuffs or
Yeah, no.
silk ties.
I'm talking like vibrators and the things of that
who's
nature.
the controller of the toy?
I mean, whoever wants to be the controller of the toy.
Nah, I think that it's too many room for error.
Okay.
What if y'all like this? What if y'all just like? I don't know.
See, Antonio, thank you, Antonio. Thank you for being open regardless. Like feel like that's
Nah,
backwards.
but you got to elaborate. Antonio says he's with that entirely. So you,
Entirely. What more do you want him to elaborate on?
entirely as who's the operator? Who's the operator of the toys?
Who cares? I think that what
Who
you're losing in the essence of what I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, I feel like as women, we get the short end of the stick. Pun intended.
Shit. Yeah, you walk right directly.
I opened that door for myself.
I didn't even have to say. I was like, well, is that what we going with it? All right, so
He said he's controlled the toy and have had them control it as well. While he's okay, like, see, I feel as though that,
well, I'm assuming he's saying that they're controlling on themselves. All right, well, I wouldn't mind watching it, but it's whatever. Like,
I just feel like y'all, as men, it's all about like it's your world when it comes to sex, and that is not right.
I think,
in my personal opinion.
Well, it depends.
And I'm not saying all men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Antonio is like, he's down for whatever.
I think,
but
sex
I feel like
should
as
be a
men,
competition.
No, it shouldn't be a competition.
Yes, it
sex
should.
should be let me please my woman at all costs.
That's the competition.
Because us as women, naturally, we're gonna want to either reciprocate or like. And I'm saying this in my celibacy. Let's put that out there right now.
Whatever the hell that means.
But as women, again, it's like just innate in nature, we are pleasers, we are nurturers. So we're gonna want to make sure that you're good. Men are always gonna be good when it comes to the bedroom. But at the same
Not always.
Okay. 9 times out of 10. All right, and we're not talking raw dogging porn stars in Amsterdam. All right,
Damn.
we're just saying in relationships.
Shout out to Drizzy.
You should really think about that. Like, why is it so one-sided?
But no, well, I can't speak for any other man. My approach is making a competition. You're trying to please me, I'm trying to please you too. I'm trying to please you better. So we're gonna have a competition.
But not with a toy. But we can bring a girl.
I don't need no toy. Donny's your toy. I'm good for your body like a vitamin.
Throw the whole podcast away.
Should I throw an analogy with that too?
Please don't. Please
All right.
do not.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Like, to each his own. Like, if you
Touche.
want to add the electronics and have digital sex, that's on you.
Okay, first off,
Yes.
don't call it that like that. We're not talking robots here.
I mean,
Because that's
pretty
also a
much.
thing now. No.
I mean, you 2 legs and an arm away from that. So you might as well call it a robot sex because you had the toys to it. Mr. Bob, battery operated buddy.
So negative. And they're not all battery operated. Now they have ones you just charge up. Yeah, you just plug it in.
What, USB dildos and shit?
Basically, yes.
Damn.
With long lasting charge life.
Does it have Bluetooth?
It may. Like, what do you need to control?
They
I'm
listen
just
to
saying,
that new
like,
Drake.
10 settings.
Oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
That's crazy. I don't know. Like, what kind of toys they got for guys? Like, how come girls got...
There's no stop. There's so many toys for guys. There are so many toys for guys. In fact,
But we like...
that may be even skewed. There are so... Like, it depends on how ridiculous you want to get. But you need to go find a sex store and, like, go look at all the toys that are available for
All right.
guys.
Would you date a guy if you find out that he had sex toys?
Yes.
What if he had a sex bot?
Okay, you know what? That means that he is keeping his number low by having sex with his robot instead of just out here sloring through the streets with all these women. So in some shape, form, or fashion, I have to respect it, but I do have questions.
All right, so you at your first date. No, you on your 3rd date now. He took you
Keep
out
in
for
mind,
the...
I'm celibate while you're asking these.
Well, you're not celibate stage. This is the scenario. I'm painting the scenario out for you, all right? So you date a guy,
This
you
was
like him.
pre-celibacy. Got it.
Yeah, pre-celibate. And now, you're dating a guy.
Mm-hmm.
First date went well.
Mhm.
2nd date, you get to know each other. You guys even have the same kind of inside jokes. 3rd
Oh,
date,
I like
he
him.
says, I want to cook for you.
Ooh, turn up. What we making, boo?
He's making it for you. You just got to sit on the couch and watch it happen.
Oh, I'm not even helping?
But you got to use the bathroom, though.
What?
The
Where is
bathroom,
this going?
the bathroom's that door right there. The first door on the right. You thought he said 2nd. You open it, it's a fucking sex bot sitting in the chair looking at you.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I'm going to go explore said sex bot. Like, what is happening here?
You take a selfie.
First, I'm going to be like, is the sex bot blonde with blue eyes, like blonde hair, blue eyes? Like,
So-
I'm that female. Like, I got questions.
You're gonna
but
go
I'm really
past the fact there's a sex bot. And you go like, how come she white?
yes. Why? So now we have, because we got to get to the root of the problems here. Why is she white? Like, why you ain't got no black? Like, so now I have to question, like, when you search,
She didn't come out yet.
when you're on Pornhub, like, are you looking at like ebony or you looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is your persuasion? Is it Asian? Like, I want to know
You
these
know that
things.
the black bots don't have warranties.
Shut up, dog.
I don't know, man. Like, I think eventually, because like we said last episode, it was weird to say you met somebody online.
Right.
So the first wave of sex bot owners is gonna be weird as fuck.
But if you think about it, think about my statistic that I looked up when I knew we were talking about R. Kelly and herpes.
Mhm.
If 1 in 8 people have herpes or carry the virus
Mhm.
and do not know it, you actually having sex with a sex bot is a whole lot safer. It may be a little weird, but safer.
Or you can just have a designated person throughout your single time.
Yeah, but you don't know who they sucking and tucking and
That's a fact.
having everything else on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
that's a
could be in
fact.
Amsterdam raw dog and the porn stars. Drizzy.
They could be doing a lot of things.
They could be.
The females out there,
Don't
females
do,
worse.
don't do it.
They worse than the men these days, man. They nice for what? Like the females are worse than the men.
Don't take nice for what and spin it into a negative. Nice for what?
Like